Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here, playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. For this match we are going to be playing as Tyranids, using what is known as the Bug Bomb build. This is referring to the big Tyranids with Death Blow, namely the Carnifex and the Mawloc, both of which I have at a decently high level. We've also got the Mucilid Spore with Death Blow as well. Death Blow combo is the best with Ghosar because he's able to increase the melee attack of your units over time. And we've got a couple of supporting Gene Stealers as well. We've got this one with Big Game Hunter. This guy can hit pretty hard towards the end of the battle. We've also got this hybrid with Scout, who can buff your melee bar. This guy with Furious Charge, and the Pure Strain with Fear. So let's go ahead and deploy and see how these guys do. Now going pure melee with Ghosar is perhaps not the best strategy, and this deck has been kind of hit or miss. It just kind of depends on what you're up against. But it is pretty fun to play as. Now I was a little skeptical when these big guys, the Carnifex and Mawloc, got Death Blow because they have so much health that sometimes they don't actually die. And if they don't die, then you don't make use of their trait. So we're playing against Commissar Yarrick. Let's see how these humans stand up to the Tyranid threat. And the Mawloc isn't showing up, so we're just going to put down the Metamorph for now. I don't imagine that they would have too many shields. They got some really big ranged units. We're going to throw down the Mawloc across from that Dune Crawler. And they're able to heal up their units. Wow, that's actually a pretty effective heal there. And we do have the initiative, amazingly, so they must be running some really big vehicles. Start off with a powerful melee attack, dealing lots of damage. The Carnifex doesn't deal nearly as much damage as the Mawloc in terms of its melee attack, but it does have a pretty powerful ranged attack, making it fairly effective when playing against ranged builds such as this. It is able to counterattack for 49 damage here, as you can see. 100 damage from that Dune Crawler. That thing is dealing tremendous damage, making pretty quick work of the Mawloc. We will be able to take it down on our next turn, but not before taking a massive amount of damage. Pretty painful there. And Death Blow is the best when it occurs later on in the game, once you've gotten more of those melee buffs. It's a very gradual increase in your melee attack, so at the beginning it's not quite as good. Mawloc down to a measly 45 health. That thing is not going to be lasting much longer, but it will be able to take down... Actually, we'll be able to clear the board here. Take out all of their bodyguards. But they'll be getting a pretty big ranged buff as a result from Commissar Yarrick's Iron Will. Okay, so their next ranged attack, if that's what it is, will be very big. Got the Rogue Trader, Commissar with Inspiring Presence, and for the third one, okay, that is not a ranged unit. That is the guy with the Shield and Taunt. Not Shield, he has Taunt for 2 turns. So that's going to actually spare the Mawloc. However, the Carnifex is the one taking the heat there. Taking quite a bit of damage, and I need to take out the guy with Taunt if I want to make the best of use of these other guys, but do they have enough damage is the question. I'm not actually sure. We're going to throw down... We do want the Mawloc in the center lane, though, so I'm going to put it over there. Hopefully the Carnifex has enough. I haven't actually calculated it out, so we'll see. Taunt does have a damage reduction. It does take it out, though. And then the Mawloc is able to take down the Rogue Trader in the center lane, and that worked out pretty well. So the Mawloc, as you can see right here, in a good position. It has 103 melee attack. It's low on health, so that means the Death Blow will go off, dealing a ton of damage. But they have a Lehman Rust that just deployed on the right side, and then the Strato Raptor, is that what that is? The Adeptus Mechanicus. Ooh, that was close. Precision shot, almost taking out that thing. And 238 damage from that aircraft in the center. That is very painful. Mawloc is very dead. Death Blow dealt a lot of damage there. And the Carnifex managed to take out their Commissar. So that is good. Their Warlord will now be deploying, and then we can move, I believe we can move the Carnifex over to the center lane. Let's take a look at this thing. This is, yeah, indeed the Stratoraptor. Very powerful aircraft, ranged only. I don't actually have this one in my collection. So this is where this guy comes in handy, the big game hunter. I believe, wait, this is, yeah, it's exactly 40 points, so it is a target. Of course, it's already pretty low on health, so we'll be able to take it out anyway. We want the Carnifex in the center so that it can hit Yarick with the death blow. And we'll just throw, well, we'll put this guy down. Increase our next melee attack by a little bit. Honestly, this guy probably, he could have come pretty close to taking out the Lehman Russ, actually. So I should have put it on the right side, but we'll just take down the Stratoraptor, deal 95 damage to Yarick, and then a little bit of damage to the tank. There goes the death blow, though. That's right, with a counterattack. I completely forgot about that. Yarick counterattacked, destroyed the Carnifex, and then the death blow took him down. So there you can see the power of death blow. It worked quite well in that game. Of course, the AI did not play Yarick all that well. If they had deployed more of those big vehicles towards the beginning, then they would have easily destroyed what I had. So, yeah, I don't think this strategy is really the most effective for Tyranids. I don't know how far it will get you in ranked mode, but it is pretty fun to use. If you've tried it out, let me know how it worked out for you. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.